battery, so I gotta do this fast. Hey, good evening. Who is watching? I'm here at the lighthouse. This is Noel, and today I want to talk to you about meals and portion sizes. If y'all are wondering why I'm a little distracted, it's because I have an audience today. Yay, that's Florence. That's Joyce. That's Akila. And in there's our 8:30 p.m. class. I'm not sure what they're doing, but okay. So here we go, guys. Very quickly now, the reason for me doing this video is because we just started an online coaching program. It's a new intake of people coming in for an online coaching program, the Raya Body Goals. And one way we're getting people to manage their food intake is to not pay attention to the food pyramid, because the food pyramid is so complicated. And if it works, we wouldn't be having a problem right now with our eating habits, right? So I'm going to give you a better solution. This is the same solution that we're giving everybody doing our online coaching program. So first things first, whenever you eat, the question that we always get is like, how much rice are we supposed to eat? How much meat are we supposed to eat? Or how many eggs can we have? Or how much vegetables? And do I need to add some fat to my food? Or how much olive oil can I put on my plate? It gets pretty confusing. And some time ago recently, I did do a video where I kind of explained how you can structure your plate and the kind of foods you need to put on it. But now I'm going to go a little bit more detail and go down a bit more detail for men and women. So men typically are usually larger in size than women, unless of course you are about same size, same activity level, then the recommendations are different. But generally, if larger guy, smaller size wife, think about it. Common sense tells you that you should be eating different portions. The men should be obviously eating more, women should be eating less. So if husband and wife go out for dinner, wife is tiny, half the size, husband is big, strong guy, but wife eats more than the husband, that becomes a problem. Or if you two order the same thing and eat the same portion, someone's overeating or maybe someone's undereating. Okay, so let's get right into it, because the battery in my phone will die if I do not get this done quickly. So first things first, whenever you guys are eating, alright, here's an easy way to do it. Men, you need to have 2 palm size portions of protein. Now this can be meat, this can be eggs, this can be fish, this can also, like it says in the example there, Greek yogurt, but generally it gives you an idea of whatever. If it's protein rich, that's going to be your portion size. And if you're wondering what is palm size is the size of your palm, not mine, yours. Same thickness. I'm going to put my tripod down. Okay, so this is palm, right? This is the palm size. Just here, don't include the digits, don't include your fingers, not the thumb. This is palm size. So you should have 2 pieces like this, same thickness, same size. Men, you need 2, women 1. Back to the example. What did I just show you again? There you go. Okay, so got it. So every time you eat a meal, which is about 3 to 4 times a day, this is how you need to structure your plate. Got it? Super easy. Now women, sorry, not women. Next up, vegetables. Vegetables are going to be 2 fist-size portions. So these include vegetables like, cabbage or carrots or kangkong or cauliflower or any greens that you have. As a good rule of thumb, I like to choose vegetables that are dense, that are heavy, that are fibrous. So I don't like choosing light salad leaves. I just don't think they're so high in nutritional value. So what we like to do is, I'm a big fan of broccoli and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. So I think that'll be a good way to do it. But pretty much, something on my face. But pretty much it's going to be fist size. So this is fist size. Clenched fist. Women, you're going to need 1 clenched fist size of vegetables on your plate with your protein. And men, you're going to need 2 clenched fist size of vegetables on your plate. Got the vegetables done. What comes next? What's missing? The carbs, right? Although the vegetables are carbs, now we're talking about starchy carbohydrates. This is like your breads, this is like your rice. And we're gonna look at the diagram which says, there we go, number 3, carbohydrates. So interesting, look, even fruits fall into these categories. So we like to think that we can have a free license to eat all the fruit that we want, but you cannot. You need to take into account the carbs and the sugar that you get from the fruits. So we're gonna lump your fruits and your grains and your rice and your bread and your beans all in the same category for carbohydrates. How much do you get? 2 cupped hand-sized portions, and women, it's half of that, 1 cupped hand-sized portion. So cupped hand size is, again, your hand cupped. So how much rice can you fit in there? Okay, and if you just look at it, let me show you the next one. Let me just show you a more complete plate. So this is when you add the fats, okay? And again, if the food that you're eating is oily, I don't think you need to add an extra source of fat. So, but look at the plate, right? So notice, just look at the portions on that complete plate right there. Look at the amount of protein that you have. Look at the amount of vegetables that you have. Look at the carbohydrates that you have. And now, I want you to think about what you had for dinner or what you had for lunch today. Does it look like this plate? Does it? Chances are high it doesn't. Naturally, I think we as Asians, when we go and eat something, when we order something from the restaurant, they don't care about portion sizes. Restaurants care about profit. Okay, but so if you're at home, you don't know what the portion sizes are, but now you know because I just told you. But think about what you had for lunch and dinner, and does it look like that? And I'm going to give you some real photos from the coaching that we're doing in the group. I am going to show you. Okay, somebody posted this. I can't remember even who. I just know I took the photos. This is pretty okay. So you look, you have your okay. The one on the left is that's you have a chapati there. You have vegetables and 1 egg. So what's wrong with the picture on the left? The egg is good, but it could definitely be more eggs, or it could use again maybe some fish or something to bring the protein up and to make it look more like the diagram. Alright, and if you look at the meal on the right, again, that looks better because you have way more protein there. The meal on the right looks so much better, right? And I want to pull up the complete diagram again. Reminder as what it needs to look like. And the portion that I just showed you, I believe it belonged to a woman. So, and these are real photos, guys, from our coaching group. And this is what someone posted the other day as well. She eats this after her workout. It's good. It's healthy. It's not deep fried, but is it balanced? It's not. I like the egg there, but the rest of it, those soybeans, it's really not the best thing in this world to be consuming. But here's the thing, you see how we can get totally carried away and think that although we're eating super healthy, and guys, this is great. I prefer you eat this than to be having, gobbling down a Big Mac or something. But listen, this can be improved. Okay, so this is me missing some starchy carbohydrates, and again a little short on the protein over there. I'm going to show you something else that someone else posted. This is a little bit on the wilder side, you know. So if you look at the lunch, obviously this was eaten at a restaurant outside, and the preparation is usually oily, so you don't need to add more fat. But again, the lunch is missing protein. As you can see, great job with the vegetables. I think a pretty great job with the starchy carbs as well, but definitely lacking protein. Breakfast on the top right, the bihun, typical Malaysian breakfast. You go to a restaurant, a Malay restaurant, you'd find something like this and it tastes great. We're so used to eating something like this in the morning, but look at the ratios, look at the amount of starchy carbs, which is the bihun, and you have your sambal, which I don't even know where to fit it. I guess it comes under fat. And you have your vegetables, which is, I'm glad it's there, but it's not enough. But what's missing? It's the protein. Now let's look at dinner down here. This is much better. I think dinner looks great compared to the first 2 meals. All right? So let me see if I have another example to show you. Yes, one last example. And this is, I know who ate this. This is Florence. So she does a meal replacement on the top left, which gives you a good amount of protein, kind of balanced out, and love that. Look at the top right now. You got your vegetables, you got your carbs down there, and she has a protein sauce, which is that fish on top. Looking good. Bottom left, you got protein, vegetables, rice. Good portion sizes. It's amazing. And the bottom right, I still remember she posted and said that she felt like eating ice cream and was craving for something sweet and cold, and she had frozen strawberries, and that's a great choice. Does it fit into those 3 diagrams? It doesn't, but hey, look at those 3 meals which she did really well in, and that one meal which is frozen strawberries, which is not too bad, and I think she did really well. So guys, I hope that little walkthrough gives you a good idea on what your meal should be looking at. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. In fact, do this. Take a photo of what you are about to eat, or if you're watching this, you just ate something. We Malaysians or Asians love to take photos of what we eat, whether it's food or not, right? Post it below, and I'd love to give you my feedback. I like to troubleshoot your meal. So go ahead, tag someone if you think who might find a lot of benefit or value from this lesson. But I hope that you've gotten a little bit of a better understanding now of what your meal should look like. And if you're like 99% of the people we come across who have weight issues, you would find that it's usually too much carbs, too little protein, and the fats all over the place. Okay, but here's the thing, I don't blame you because no one told you how you need to eat. But here's the thing, now I'm telling you. So if after today you still carry on eating the way you have been, then you can't blame anyone else. You only have yourself to blame now that you know. Okay, so that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, post it below, and if I don't answer it right away, whenever you post a comment, I would be happy to come in and reply you. I'd love to see your feedback. It keeps me going. It makes me want to do more videos like this as well. All right, so have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. Eat well tomorrow, and I will talk to you soon.